Discovering new places and having exciting adventures around the world is what I do. I'm Travelista Teri. After an exciting time in Bamako, I hit the road to tour the interior of Mali. First stop, Ségou Koro, which is a small village outside of Ségou. This town was created by the founder of the Bambara dynasty and is located along the Niger River. The people in Ségou Koro are farmers and herders, and they all work together to provide food for the village. I stopped by the chief's home and decided to peek around. I ended up seeing some ancient statues from the 17th century that were passed on by the previous chiefs. I also saw a century-old tortoise who was resting peacefully. After a quick trip in Ségou Koro, I was ready to explore Ségou, Mali's third largest city. We had been on the road for a while, and I felt like it was time for a beer. I visited a family's home from the ethnic group known as the Bobo, where they brew their very own millet beer. I got a lesson on the millet beer making process. The grains have to soak first to promote them to sprout. Then they are dried, and over the next 3 days, the grains are mashed, boiled, fermented, and strained. Time to drink. After sipping some millet beer at the Bobo-style cabaret, I was excited to see more of Ségou. I headed to a factory where they make traditional bogolon, which is handmade fabric that is dyed and fermented with mud. The process of making bogolon cloth was fascinating. Later that night, I, along with the rest of the town of Ségou, headed to the soccer stadium to see a show featuring a bunch of random performers, all leading up to Grammy Award-winning Oumou Sangaré. The next day, I made my way over to the town center, where at least 10 weddings were taking place, all one after the other. Family and friends gather outside the mosque, waiting for their loved ones to tie the knot. But the best part about the gatherings is being able to listen and watch the griots. After a beautiful visit in Ségou, it was time to head to Djenné, and the journey was quite an adventure.